Welcome to the panic room.
Alright, so we got our next match. The Miz versus Randy Orton with, Randy Orton. Oh, man. Sorry about that. The Miz versus Sheamus with Damien Mizdow. I sense a face turn from Damien Mizdow. I really do. I feel like he's going to turn on Miz and he's going to cost the match somehow, even if it's by accident or purpose, maybe. You know. But yeah, I see Mizdow coming into this somehow in the equation for Miz to lose. It just makes sense. Sorry, I'm just taking a swig of chocolate milk for the working man.
Introducing the challenger from Dublin, Ireland, weighing 272 pounds. He is the United States champion, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
And if you want to know how popular this superstar is, just listen to these cheers.
I have a feeling that the person Rusev will lose to is Ryback. I'm not a fan of the idea, but this is how I see things going down. I would like to see Rusev versus Ryback. The only thing, but I agree with you. I don't like the idea of that happening. I don't want Rusev to lose. That's the thing. I don't want him to lose at all. He's good winning and being that face everybody hates, that jerk, that Russian that everybody just wants to hate on. I like that. It's been so long since WWE has had something like that, and I'm glad they found it in Rusev. So, yeah, I agree. I don't want him to lose to anybody, but I do want to see Ryback versus Rusev, and the only problem with that is because what happens with Ryback? I mean, you're just gonna you bring him back, build him up as a credible contender, and then you just have him lose. I don't want to see that. So we'll have to see about that. But I do see Ryback versus Rusev. There's rumors that Ryback is actually going to come back and get a renewed singles push that he had before before they just dropped the ball with him. And I hope they do that because I like Ryback. Ryback is really, really good, very underrated, and he just knows how to work the crowd. I just remember when he was doing the "Feed Me More" chants, and he was doing the shoulder thrust right as he was about to do the meat hook clothesline, and you know it was awesome. He really could command the crowd, and I like that about him. So if he's gonna turn face when he comes back and become that monster that he was when he first started, then I'm all for it. But I think they do need to do Ryback versus Rusev, just not right away. Maybe after WrestleMania or something. I know that seems like a long time away. Maybe they could tease it at the Royal Rumble, have them face off against each other, and like have Ryback return at the Royal Rumble, and, you know, something like that. But I would definitely like to see them go toe to toe in a match someday. Hopefully and preferably when Ryback is a much bigger star than he is now, because right now he has the internet behind him, and while that's good, that's not enough. You need the whole WWE universe behind you. Yeah, so I do agree with that though. I want to see Ryback versus Rusev. I just hope they don't do the whole USA versus Russia thing. And I will be right back because I got to do some real quick, so hold on.
Miz escaped that one. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Collar and elbow battling for control. The WWE Universe watching Hell in a Cell live on pay-per-view around the world, from Canada to Australia, Luxembourg, and Malaysia, and of course on the Armed Forces Network.
Reversal by the Miz. You don't want to be on the receiving end of one of Sheamus' shots. He throws everything with cruel intentions.
drops the elbow. Backbreaker. What a reversal. Dear Lord, those lariats can do so much damage.
Oh, come on now. That was just uncalled for.
The cell seems to haunt the arena. Everything about this Hell in a Cell pay-per-view is terrifying. What should Sheamus be looking to do now, King?
Well, on paper they matched up evenly. I'm not really sure he has any advantage. So he really needs to suck it up and just do what he does best right now. Whoa, check this out. He might have been down, but not out. We've seen this before.
Oh, what a counter.
Sheamus is as tough as they come.
A picture-perfect backbreaker right there. Championship out into the cover, hooks the leg. And Miz kicks out. He's back on his feet, but you can see the abuse from this grueling match has definitely taken its toll.
Reversal.
And he gets back in.
Don't underestimate Miz.
Once again, the United States champion.
All right, I am back, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at this. Miz missed him. The Miz escaped.
That should, and he gets the shoulder up.
This match, I don't know. I want to get into this match, but I mean, the Miz is good, and he can put on a good match, but it's just Sheamus. Sheamus really needs that opponent to really. And we'll be over? No. Yeah, Sheamus, he has that certain style where you have to have the right opponent for it. And I don't think Miz is the right opponent. Because Miz is another person where you need the right opponent to really show off his style. Sheamus is a brawler, so you need to have that contrast of like maybe like someone technical or maybe a high flyer, so that way, you know, it could bring the best out of Sheamus and really show off how hard hitting he is. But I feel like Miz's style is too, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's too, like, normal, I guess. Like, there's nothing really remarkable about it. It's just, he's just there, you know? But he's good at what he does, that's the thing. And he can put on good matches, but like I said, he needs that right opponent. So, I don't know. I'm just not into this match. If it was, and I know this happened before, Sheamus versus Cesaro, that was a good match. So, and that was because, and I know Sheamus is a brawler, but Cesaro is strongman, and Sheamus looks like Sergeant Abraham. Yeah, he does. He used to bro kick a Walker. You know, they should have more special guests on The Walking Dead. I feel like they should have like celebrity guests as maybe as a walker or just somebody who gets bitten or something. I feel like The Walking Dead's big enough that they can do that now, and it wouldn't be a cop out. It'll be like a nice little cameo or something, you know. That they should do that. Like maybe have CM Punk. I mean, just to bring it back to wrestling. I mean, I know CM Punk's technically not considered a wrestler anymore. He's retired and blah, 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 blah. But if like maybe they had CM Punk on there and as a walker, or have him be someone as a survivor but just has a minor role or as a background character, although I don't see CM Punk being in the background, he should have like something that ties into the Walking Dead story, and I think that would be cool. So yeah, like Sheamus could be on there. Obviously, he won't be Sergeant Abraham because they already got someone playing him. But still, you know, that would be cool if they did that more often. And it looks like Miz is gonna take the win. He did his second skull crushing finale. 1, 2, and there we go. That's it. Miz is the new United States champion. I don't see that happening. Maybe it could, I don't know. The way WWE books these things, it really doesn't make sense anymore. And it's become unpredictable, but not in the good way. Like, it's become unpredictable to the point where you're just like you don't care anymore. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, when you try to make things unpredictable, you have to make it unpredictable in a way that is like positive. towards the whole thing. You don't want to just do things for the sake of doing it, you know. So I wouldn't like if they did this out of nowhere, because it just doesn't make sense. Unless they plan on Sheamus turning heel, then I could see them, you know, doing something like this and Sheamus just going on a losing streak or something like that. But that's not going to happen, so let's not think about that.